Well, hello there. It's Andrea Bassett from Forcemeat Academy. So today I want to talk to you about galantine and research. And I'm just wondering if this happened to you too. You were looking up a little bit about galantine because you wanted to know what it was. And the more you looked, the more you discovered, oh, it's not what people think. So that's what happened to me, and I just wanted to tell you about it. So today I'm going to talk about what is a galantine, what I found when I was researching it, and then why I'm scared to make one, but after doing all this research, why I'm a little bit less scared and more hopeful about my ability to make one. Okay, so let's get started. What is a galantine? A galantine is basically a piece of chicken skin that is stuffed with forcemeat, rolled up, and then rolled up in something else, usually cheesecloth, and secured, put in stock, to poach, taken out, covered in aspic to make it shiny looking, or jelly, and sliced up and served cold. So let me just show you. I'll show you. We'll take a look at the garde-manger. You see this line here? Right here? I did that within 30 seconds of getting this book because I opened the box with I think it was my scissors, and right down the book. Oh well, it has character. So at the end of all of those instructions, what you do, your galantine, if you're a professional chef, here's chicken galantine, could look like this, which it doesn't look that appetizing, but it's very fancy. All right, so let me tell you about the problem that I came up with when I was researching this, because it's the poaching. The poaching is what is the galantine. Now, if you do that same thing, you wrap up some meat in the chicken skin and tie it up, and then you put it in the oven, then that sounds like it's the same, but it is called a ballotine, which I might not be pronouncing that properly, the Frenchy way, but it looks more like this right here. So actually you could see this is the galantine, and this is the roasted version. And I'm just going to show you one other thing. This is the chefy way. So you'll see here, this is just a piece of chicken skin that's taken off the chicken all in one spot, and then the stuffing, oh sorry about the window reflection, the stuffing is, and maybe a piece of the breast as an inlay is put on top there. My fingernails are a little bit dirty for that close-up. Anyway, so that chefy version with just the flat chicken skin, that way I found in another chef school book, Professional Cooking by Wayne Gislin, I believe. And when you look at more home chef options, the chicken skin is still attached to the chicken. And now this gets me into the scaredy cat part of my story, because to make a galantine, you must debone a chicken. And I have an old colleague who I saw him at a party last year, and he told me he made a turducken, which is like a deboned chicken inside a deboned duck, which is inside a deboned turkey. And I thought, oh my god, that is amazing. He's done it a couple times, and he said the second time it only took him I think he said 45 minutes, but I could be imagining that. But I was like, oh my god, we're not worthy. because I find that very intimidating. So when I first researched galantine, I saw this Jacques Pépin video. He was making a ballotine about how to debone a chicken, and this video was like 5 minutes long, and he said, oh, it should only take you about a minute. And I watched this and I was like, that is impossible. But that was a few months ago. And then just this week I was writing another more how-to article on a galantine, which I'll link to at the end of this video. And I watched a different Jacques Pépin video about how to debone a chicken. This video was like 10 minutes. But after I watched that video, I thought, oh, I think I could do this. Because the video was longer, he took more time to explain each step. You know, and the thing that caught my eye was, and maybe it was in the first video, but I just didn't notice, was he's like, you only need to use your knife a little bit. And I was like, what? Because my knife is like, I have a hard time keeping it sharp. So that gave me the confidence to think, like, I'm going to try this project this year, 2020, galantine in my house, right here. All right. Anyway, what was I saying? So as I was researching this, you'll find, like, in a lot of recipes that you find on the web, they call it a galantine, but it's actually a ballotine, because all of them go to, not all of them, but like many of them just say, like, wrap it up and put it in the oven. So when it's in the oven, it's a ballotine. There's also a roulade. Let me just refresh my memory about the difference between a galantine and a roulade. Oh right, a roulade is when you do the same thing, but instead of the chicken skin, you just omit the skin. You could wrap it up with some sliced meat instead, and then put it in the cheesecloth or plastic wrap. And you can also roll a roulade like a jelly roll, whereas galantine is more like a tube, and then ballotine, you could also roll that as a jelly roll if you want to. Anyway, so that's basically all you have to look out for. If you're looking for a galantine recipe, you might be making a ballotine, but in the end, it doesn't matter, because if you're gonna go and get that chicken, watch that Jacques Pépin video, which obviously I linked to in the article that I'm gonna link down below, because you need this video unless you have a mom or dad or family member who knows how to take a chicken and debone it with hardly any cuts. Yeah, so there you have it. I have lost my train of thought because I was thinking about this chicken in this video. But that's all you need to know about what a galantine is and what it isn't, and what it's not but might be called. And it doesn't matter, because if you're deboning that chicken, you're the best. All right, so that's all for now. If you like this video, please, hit the like button down below. If you want to see more of these videos, please subscribe. And to get more information about how a galantine is actually made in like 20 steps that break it down to make it not intimidating. You can't follow the garde manger. Like, this is for chefs who like, it's for chefs basically, this book, and so there are a lot of steps that they know but they don't put in the book, right? Because it's already chefy knowledge. Yeah, so all that to say, if you want to know the 20 steps on how to make a galantine that you do in the poaching, by poaching, head on over to my website. I'll put the link down below and read that, and I hope, like you, this information, or like me, this information gives you the confidence to try this project in 2020 and impress all your friends and family. Okay, that's that's all. Thanks for watching, and may your galantines be incredible.